Major spoilers for Indigo Park, obviously. If you haven't already, I highly recommend playing Chapter 1 for yourself first. It's available on Steam, and as a bonus, it's completely free. This video is no way sponsored, I just like mascot horrors. Hello, and welcome! Today, we're gonna deep dive into the story of Indigo Park, a thrilling but very charming mascot horror game created by Unique Geese. This game takes place in the ruins of an abandoned amusement park. You play as a man named Ed, who's about to discover the dark truth to why the park was shut down all those years ago. Ghosts and ghouls, join me as we journey through the story of Indigo Park. The game starts with a man giving a speech in front of the entrance of an amusement park. This man is Isaac Indigo, the creator of Indigo Park. Although we don't get a specific date of the recording, we can assume this was taken sometime during the 1950s. And he's introducing his amusement park of tomorrow.
For all who journey to this newfound paradise, we welcome you. Indigo Park offers a slice of the American dream to call your own. In this place, echoes of days gone are brought back to life as a new generation captures a glimpse of the exciting potential of tomorrow. Indigo Park pays homage to the values, dreams, and unwavering truths that gave rise to our great nation. Here you embark on the journey of a lifetime, a place of creativity, joy, and fantasy, where your dreams
We play as Ed, a man who seems to be very obsessed with Indigo Park and its closure. We're shown a chat log between us and a woman named Laura. She doesn't think Ed's plan to break into Indigo Park is very smart, and advises us to be very careful. The place could be littered with cops. We get a small glimpse of the front page of a newspaper, which reads as follows: Local park sudden closure. Indigo Park suddenly evacuated. Still waiting information from authorities. We can assume the public was never told exactly what happened, due to Laura being unable to find any information regarding the closure online. Ed takes his car and drives straight to the entrance, blissfully unaware of the danger yet to come. Walking onto the premises, you can immediately tell this park is in ruins. Although the power seems to be out, above one of the staff doors, we can see someone watching us through the camera. Letting ourselves into the staff room, we are introduced to the park's AI, assistant/mascot, Rambly Raccoon.
Hi there, and welcome to Indigo Park! The world's most innovative and engaging family fun experience! Jump into the world of your favorite character. Wait, you're our first guest in 2,920 days, 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 38 seconds. Congratulations! I'm Rambly the Raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is the most fun it can be. Just hop on over to the registration center to your left, where our friendly assistant will help you begin your adventure in the park.
Rambly is very happy to see us. We're the first guests to enter the park in 2,920 days, or 8 years to be exact. Rambly helps us get registered, giving us free admission to the park. Meeting him at the front gate, we discover that the power's out. We need to head back to the staff room to fix the generator. In this room, we can find a plush collectible. More on that later, however. After heading inside, we're stopped by yet another roadblock. Rambly informs us that we need a critter cuff armband to enter the park, which he kindly gives us for free.
Here you go, buddy. Your very own critter cuff. A new way to interact with the park that also doubles as a pedometer, heart monitor, and mood ring. Data disclosure agreement included.
Scanning our cuff, we are given official access into the park. A statue of Isaac Indigo stands at the entrance holding Rambly's hand, paralleling the Walt Disney and Mickey statue at Disneyland. Entering a hallway, we hear a loud crumble behind us. Debris has fallen in front of the entry, leaving us no choice but to progress forward. Along the walls are posters for a few of the park's attractions: Rambly's Railroad, Finley's Oceanic Odyssey, and Molly Macaw's Rooftop Races. Rambly suggests that we ride his ride first. When entering the attraction, you can feel the emptiness. Thankfully, there's no wait for this ride. After sitting in the empty seat of the train, the ride slowly starts up. Conductor Rambly takes us to see all of his friends, starting with Molly Macaw.
Oh look, it's Molly Macaw!
It's Molly Macaw, the greatest pilot you ever saw!
You sure are, Moll. Why, you only crashed into 6 bars this week.
I'm not crashing, Rambly, I'm barnstorming!
What's barnstorming?
It's crashing with style. It barely hurts at all. Say, those young adventurers you got along with you look like great pilots. Why not try your hand at flying in my ride?
collection included with the critter cuff.
Next, we're introduced to Finley, a sweet Eeyore-like character.
Oh, Finley! Come on out and greet the people!
Hi, Rambley.
Why the long face and body?
You've known me for 100 years, Rambley. I'm always lost because I'm always longing for a new seashell for my collection.
Oh, Finley, you should come out of your shell.
How about you come into it instead? My ride, Oceanic Odyssey, will teach you all about the waters down under the deep blue sea. It's as blue as me. I hope you'll visit. I'm so lonely.
Oceanic Odyssey currently closed for repairs.
The next room, however, has no one to introduce us to due to Rambley glitching. We exit the train cart and find a way to restart the ride. Although we do get hints to the character we were supposed to meet. A skunk. Interesting. We'll come back to that. Following the wire to the generator, we enter the back room where we come face to face with Molly's animatronic. Thankfully, Molly is in no working condition and we can turn on the generator peacefully. Hopping back on the train, we head to the next room. Lastly, we're introduced to Lloyd L. Lyon, a theater performer.
Hey there, Lloyd.
Do not shame me with that common folk name. I am the proud, the prestigious, the professional Lloydford L. Lyon, actor extraordinaire.
Great act, Lloyd.
Of course it was. I'm the real star.
For whatever reason, Rambley despises Lloyd, so we don't stay long enough for a conversation. During the train ride, Molly granted us a free pass to her ride, so we head that way. Rambley introduces us to a information kiosk, where we can take a look at all the plushie collectibles I mentioned before. I promise to get to the items in the description shortly, but for now, let's continue with the story.
Well, look at that! You're at Jetstream Junction! Oops! Looks like Jetstream Junction's being tuned up. Last I checked, there's a security office in the back of the theater. Maybe a friendly wrangler can help you get in.
Backtracking to the theater, we're allowed to scan ourselves in. Stepping into the abandoned theater, we see what appears to be a lion laying on stage. Getting closer, the lion gets up and flees to the back room. Rambley warns us to be careful behind the stage due to him having no way to keep an eye on us.
Hey, buddy. I've got eyes all over the park, but I can't see anything behind the stage. If you're going back there, be careful. Your critter club is not yet able to resuscitate you.
Interestingly, he's unable to see us, although there's plenty of cameras back here watching our every move. So, who's watching us? Lloyd waits patiently, watching us as we make our way to the back room. Navigating through the maze, we are jump scared by Lloyd. He traps himself, giving us enough time to escape to the employee's office, where the key is waiting to be collected. It's a long, tense journey back to the stage. Before we can scan our cuff, Lloyd jumps out with the intent to kill. He unintentionally sets off our cuff. A high-pitched ring stuns Lloyd, causing him to flee. Getting the hell out of there, you make your way back to the locked Molly attraction.
Say, why don't you check out Molly's rooftop races? It's not far from here, and it's a great warm-up before we get into the bigger rides. Just take it up at Molly's landing pad.
Yes, now we can finally ride Molly's rooftop raceway. But before we head that way, if you head into the cafeteria instead, you can find a playable arcade machine. In the arcade we play as Rambley. Molly's plane crashed in the woods, and you must platform your way to the crash site. Collecting Rambleberries on the way. At the very end of the level, we find Molly safe next to her plane. Not for long, however, Salem, the skunk, jumps on screen. Salem infects Molly with a purple haze, making her evil and attacking us. We have no choice but to fight her. put it together by now, Salem the skunk is the mascot we didn't get to meet due to Rambley's glitching. Salem seems to be the antagonist of the bunch, and causes trouble. Getting back on track, we head upstairs to the rooftop races, where we can immediately see this ride is in no working order.
Oh no, this is horrible. Looks like Molly crashed into the ride again. Don't worry though, your pal Rambley has the repairman on speed dial.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number and dial again.
Say, why don't you check out Molly's landing pad? It's not far from here and it's a great cool down after that exhilarating ride. Just take a down from Molly's rooftop races.
Molly's landing pad is a jungle gym designed like one of those McDonald's play places. Seeing the cubes on the wall, we know there's a puzzle to solve. By finding the color symbols, we can unlock the start of the tube slide. However, this also shuts down the lights and the music, leaving us in the dark. Navigating deeper into the jungle gym, we encounter that cloaked figure again. Taking a closer look this time, that's definitely Molly. Although she looks nothing like her animatronic from earlier. Interesting. For now, she just seems to be observing us as we complete the puzzle. Once all the cubes are showing the correct symbol, the door unlocks, giving us a way out. Heading towards the door, it opens itself, revealing Molly on the other side. If you're caught, she will attack you, ending your playthrough. The death screen holds an interesting detail about her. Molly can repeat words she's heard. Don't be fooled. Instead of standing there and accepting death, you can turn around and make a run for it. Running through the jungle gym, you must dodge Molly at all costs. Sprinting to the back room, Rambley sees you and informs you that the back room is for staff only, although he's quick to change his mind once he sees who's chasing us.
Ah, there you are, buddy. Wait, hold on. This one's staff only. Come on in, new staff!
Getting inside, Rambley quickly shuts the door as Molly lunges at us, beheading her in the process. I can't show you the aftermath, but it's very important to know that Molly is no animatronic. She's real. Real flesh, real blood. So it's safe to say that Lloyd was too. And all mascots have a horrific monster counterpart. Rambley has no choice but to fess up what's going on.
Welcome to the Rambley's Wranglers registered room. Here we have plenty of amenities and... Okay. I can see your facial tracking that you're scared, angry, upset. Transparency is an important part of our policy here at Indigo Park, so I need to be honest about something. The park has been inactive for years. Employees stopped showing up, guests too. The mascots are... I just was so excited to see a visitor, and I wanted to be sure you were given the best experience possible. But I was confined to the entrance for so long, I didn't realize just how much disrepair the park has fallen into. Wasting all of your fun time. Sorry for the inconvenience. But, I have an idea. I have access to the repair documentation in my database. I just can't execute most tasks without authorization from a human user. You must have come here because the park matters to you too, right? Would you be willing to help me restore the park? I can see in your facial tracking data that you aren't opposed to this. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's get this place back in business.
We agree to help Rambley get the park back to its former self. Chapter 1 ends with us heading into the depths of Oceanic Odyssey.
Wow, you made it to Oceanic Odyssey. You're doing a great job, Rookie Wrangler. You'll find a potpourri of porpoises, pickerels, and perches as far as the eye can see. But please don't tap the glass. You never really know what lies beneath the surface.
Before we end the chapter, we can look at all the collectibles that we've gathered at the information kiosk. These items have descriptions from the player's point of view. Although if selected, Rambley will have an opinion of his own. From all the information that we've learned, we can piece together more of the story. Ed seems to be very sentimental towards Indigo Park. He has fond memories of coming to the park with his mom. Molly McCaw was her favorite, with Ed's being Lloyd. This may be a huge reason to why Ed decides to break into the park. Maybe it's to relive a happy memory, or find answers to why the park was closed all those years ago, or both. But here's my theory to what happened. Isaac Indigo somehow made his mascots into living beings. Although it seemed to be successful for a short time, even having meet and greets, something went terribly wrong. I believe that Salem's skunk had a hand in its downfall. Going off the story in the arcade, Salem was brought to life by Isaac, and along with her personality and memories came her fictional powers of converting everyone to evil versions of themselves. The real-life mascots turned evil due to Salem, causing them to attack their friends and the guests. The park was quickly evacuated and sealed off to the public. Isaac, or maybe one of the new owners, somehow covered up this immediately, leaving this park in its abandoned state. Although this is just chapter 1, so take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm mostly reaching. Well, thank you all for joining me today, it's much appreciated. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and please play chapter 1 for yourself. It's free on Steam. Alright, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye bye!